Hello.
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 Hi, how are you?
Yeah, sorry about that. There was a problem with the Zoom account or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
How are you anyway?
I'm good, dying in the heat here in Barcelona. My
Oh
AC
God.
just packed up, so I'm like,
Oh
oh,
no.
oh I know, I'm
Oh,
trying
so
to fix.
you're in Barcelona.
Yeah,
Oh wow. What's it like living there?
Beautiful. Well, I jump around. That's why I like this job. I do this, well, I'm trying to do this. And then in the evening, I teach Russian business English.
Oh wow.
So I do 5 hours in the evening, Monday to Thursday, doing business English. So
Oh
I just
wow.
travel the world. That's pretty much how I survive. So.
Yeah, that sounds good. So how long are you there in Barcelona for?
I'm here till the end of August, and then I'm
Yes.
off back home to California for 2 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then come back, so back to Spain.
Wow, that's very good.
Yeah.
So nice to meet you, Claire. So my name is Kelly,
Okay.
and so is your name Graham?
That's what my mum called me, amongst other things.
That's my dad's name, actually.
Oh, well, there we are.
Yeah, yeah. And okay, so nice to see you here at the meeting today.
Okay.
Right, thank you.
So, Graham, so what about yourself? How is your teaching background?
Okay, well, I started teaching in Estonia
Oh, yes.
due to being married to a Russian
Oh, yes.
who had to go back to Estonia.
Yes.
And I went into a teaching college. It was on
Yes.
Friday. And I
Yes.
said, do you need a teacher? Because I didn't speak Estonian. And I don't
Yes.
speak Russian. And they said, can you start on Monday?
Yes.
I said, I was only joking.
Yeah.
So on the Monday, I ended up being a Fulbright exchange teacher. The
Wow.
American Embassy were paying my salary through the
Yeah.
college.
Yes.
And well, it went on from there, really. I've taught in different countries. Estonia, where did I go from Estonia? We went back to Britain briefly. And then I went on to Moscow.
Wow.
From Moscow to Germany.
Yes.
From Germany to Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
From Saudi Arabia back to Moscow.
Yes. Oh, you liked it in Moscow then?
I like my students.
Yes.
I was there for 7 years. I mean, I went through 7 Russian winters.
Wow.
So I broke Napoleon's record and also Hitler's.
Gosh.
And I did enjoy the experience. Russia's an interesting country, to be sure.
Yeah. I've never fancied going to Russia really myself.
Well, there's a popular perception of Russians as not being friendly people. They're very friendly, very welcoming.
Oh, that's nice.
When you get to know them, you have to develop a taste for vodka.
Yes, I bet you do.
Because
do they drink it a lot then? Because I know it's a famous drink from Russia.
It is a famous drink, and the first time I met members of the family, they very kindly had a great big table in the back garden with lots of food and and a glass of vodka.
Yes.
And I just finished my glass of vodka. I was about to start eating some food when they said, "Stop! Another toast."
Yeah.
Another glass of vodka.
Yeah.
After vodka glass, I don't remember now.
Yeah.
You feel like going head first into your food because you're not used to drinking it.
Yeah, I bet it's really strong, isn't it? I expect
it is,
there. Yeah. Wow, sounds very interesting.
It certainly breaks the ice at parties because after a few glasses of vodka, I can understand Russian. They can understand English.
That's it. That's it. The alcohol does that, doesn't it? Yeah, it helps you understand and speak the language.
Absolutely, reaches parts and nothing else does.
Yeah, that's it. Good. So I understand then that you've done a mock class and you passed.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just waiting now to teach.
That's right. I mean, I get mixed messages because
me too.
I've been an ALS teacher. I've prepared. I've also been a university teacher too.
Yeah.
I was. Well, this is a bit of a joke, but there's a joke. The title's a bit of a joke in one sense.
Yeah.
I was called a professor in the English language department, and teaching postgraduate students.
Yeah, yeah,
Academic English and business English. I had two
yeah,
faculties. I had the Faculty of Law and the
yeah,
Faculty of Management.
yeah. So
Anyway,
you've done a lot of teaching then, and also how do you fancy teaching kids though?
well, I've
Have
taught
you
kids
taught
actually.
kids? Yeah,
Yes, I have. Going back to my checkered past,
yeah.
when I went to Saudi Arabia, I thought I'd goodbye to Moscow forever. In fact, when I went to Germany, I thought
Yeah,
goodbye to Moscow forever.
yeah,
And when I came back from Saudi Arabia to Moscow again,
yeah,
my wife connected the mother of one of my students that I'd
yeah.
had for maybe 2 or 3 years, young Pasha, and he said, "Oh, Graham's been waiting for Pasha to come back to Russia."
Yeah.
And I was with him for 6 years.
Wow.
And from the age of 6 to the age of 13.
Yeah, yeah,
And through him and through other people, I
yeah.
collected a few young students.
Yes.
I eventually ended up teaching with a theatre club in Moscow. Where I had a
Oh,
mixed bag of kids, variety youth,
yeah, yeah,
drama,
yeah,
and pictures.
yeah. But have you taught online then with kids?
No, I've taught university students online, but not
Okay.
children.
Yeah.
So I'm full of fear and apprehension.
No, don't worry
I'm
about it.
joking.
It's very easy.
I'm joking.
And actually, I always find with the kids, that they don't really, they don't judge you, for example, and basically you just got to be like energetic, smile. Well, I'm not overly energetic because obviously when you do so many classes, you can't, your energy levels start to slow down,
Of course.
But I always find just smiling and just being, I start with the introduction, what have you been doing today? Have you been to school? With the kids, and just each of them make sure they've got an answer, and I also correct them if they always say the present tense, and I always get them to say the past,
Yeah. Okay.
So that's just from my experience. But they're lovely kids. Most of them are well behaved. They listen to you, and they get the odd one, that's a bit naughty, but otherwise the majority of them are very well behaved, and I love that because, sometimes the lessons are a bit like a lot of questions, different types of lessons,
Sure.
because at the moment I'm teaching summer classes.
All right.
So it's more conversation, work, but they have higher level of English, So if you plan to stay on with the company, they may give you those types of classes.
Yeah.
Where
it's like to interrupt. What do you know about the IELTS classes? Because
the what classes? Sorry.
IELTS.
IELTS.
Yeah.
IELTS. Well, I haven't taught the IELTS yet. So I don't know whether they're going to give it to me. I think it's a new class that they're trying out. But they would have a good level of English anyway.
Yeah, I taught IELTS.
Yes.
Private students. And
yes.
I got a message a little while ago that I'd been selected to teach IELTS. But the mock lesson didn't go particularly well because what I found I need with the tools is hands-on practice.
Yes.
And but I mean the idea of the exam is not that difficult to understand. I just wondered because of that, and I've got nothing against teaching small children. I like kids actually. I find it fun. They're very, they're very honest and very open, which I enjoy.
And also Chinese kids, they're used to learning. Their culture is all about learning from an early age, and they have to study 7 days a week. They've got to score the weekends as well. If they're not learning English, they're learning maths or they're learning musical instruments or something like that. Have you taught, Claire, Chinese kids before?
No, not kids. No, it's business English I teach.
Okay,
So,
yes.
So what can I ask?
Yeah, go and ask me any questions.
Okay, so when do they actually start giving out students? I feel like
I
mean,
think,
I've been going on vacation and then I come back and I feel like I've been on here forever and nothing.
Yes, I know what you mean, because when I started during the Chinese New Year, so I didn't have any classes. And they said, oh, you know, you'll have to wait until after the holiday, because they have a long holiday. Chinese New Year is a big thing there. Yeah. So then I started getting classes like 2 weeks later. So you will get classes, I would imagine they'll start middle of August, because I think you will start teaching for sure beginning of September, because they'll have a load of students. And they have so many schools because, well, you know, the population of China is so big.
Yeah, I was just getting a little worried. So I've been actually looking around at other places. I've got like 4 interviews next week, because I'm like, I don't know if this school is up, like, as honest as they're making out all these kids they have. So I'm like,
no, they
I know
do.
At my night school, you know, the class I take at night, they're just slamming me with new, you know, business.
Wow, well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm slammed. So my evenings are full, but it's my day. I'm like, I just want like 3 or 4 more hours.
Okay, so you're looking for day work. Well, once you start getting the work, you will get it. Okay. You know, unfortunately, you know, it's a matter of just waiting a couple more weeks, I would say, until you start to see, you know, you've opened up all your time slots, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm like,
you've opened all those up.
Yeah.
Right, good. So you've opened that up, so they know when you're available. And they are looking, I mean, you know, September, because I've lost a load of students due to the holiday. So I'm teaching new students now, different classes, but apparently the students that left for the holiday break, they're coming back, and they'll get some more students. So, and that's why you're here, basically, is, you know, ready. You're getting ready for the September.
I feel I've been ready forever for this.
I know.
This country's just, I signed on, then I went on vacation.
Yes.
So, but I definitely for the last month I've been ready, and I've had 2 mock exams now, and I'm like, I seem to be meeting more and more people, but not working, you know. So it's like, it's getting really frustrating. I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to keep up with this.
I know. Well, I mean, you know, it happened to me as well. Yeah. So, you know, you're not alone there.
My other friends teach English for other companies, and it's just pretty common with I guess this field with China. And I've worked for a Chinese company for 25 years, so I know the culture very well.
Yes.
In computers, I know exactly what it's like. So I'm just like, I just want to start. You know, I want my few hours a day filled.
I mean, what I will say about the company, you know, I'm actually teaching business to Japanese students, you know, after these classes. But you know what I will, and that's not a very good pay. But this company, it's not a bad pay. You know, and it's, once you get the work, it is regular. You know, and the other thing is they give you like training that's paid for. Also,
that's why I thought this one. I mean, out of all the ones I originally looked at, this one has MIT background, and as I'm computer background, that's why I liked it. And I thought, oh, they've got their crap together. But it just seems to keep going on. I'm like, okay,
no, I know. But, you know, once you do start, you know, you will get the work, and they're very good. They'll give you, did you know you get a 10% extra when you do over 50 classes?
No, I'd like to do one. No, I'd like to do one.
I know, but once, I know.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Yes, hello, Zoe.
Hi,
so
Zoe.
my name's Kelly. Yeah, so this is Graham. You've got Graham and you've got Claire here. Sorry about that. There was the Zoom account for some reason. It was giving me one number and I got another number. So anyway, nice to see you here.
All right. Yeah, nice to meet you.
So anyway, I'm just explaining about the company, and that I know you're waiting to teach. And basically, you know, us, the teachers that have been teaching, you know, are now just given this task of mentoring you, and just giving you a chance to ask us questions and anything you want to know. And I was just saying that all the training's paid for with this company, and I know you're waiting to teach, and it seems like a long wait, you know.
I have noticed though that I had a class scheduled on a Tuesday, and then I logged in again and it's like, oh, now it doesn't start till the next Tuesday, and then the next time I logged in, so I don't know, it seemed like it had disappeared or something.
Okay,
I've got one scheduled now, but still for the 8th of August, so it's, but originally there was one on the 18th of July and it kind of disappeared. I was like, okay, I've got one on the 25th, and then that wasn't there either.
Yeah.
So.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I do. Yeah, they do sometimes change, you know, they arrange the classes sometimes, you know, change the students. But I was just saying, once you get the work, you know, it will all start coming in. You know, you won't get anything and then it'll all come in.
Yeah.
And you'll think, oh my God, you know, all these classes.
So what would you say would be average on someone can do for like, you know, what would be the average for someone?
Right.
Because I remember when I first applied, they said, you know, you could be earning over $1,200 a month doing all this stuff,
that's right.
You know? And I'm like, okay, well, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will earn, right, if you do 3 hours, which is 6 classes a day, 7 days a week, you will get $1,500 US.
Okay.
But, and also that goes up a little bit because you get 10% extra for doing over 50 classes. Now, there's not many companies that pay you like a percentage on top.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I've stayed with them, because, you know, they've...
More than 50 per... Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, that's all right.
50 per month, is that?
50, yeah, per month.
Per month.
Yeah,
that's right.
Consecutive lessons, yeah.
Yeah, so if you do 7 days a week, 6 lessons a day, which are 25 minutes each, then you will get 1,500 or a little bit more because of the 10%. You know, so, and it, you know, they do tend to give you regular work, you know, once you get the students. I mean, obviously, if they like you, then you know, I think it is a bit like...
It's like any like service type job. You're providing. If the parents and the kids like you, you're going to keep it.
That's it.
That's
and
like me with my, same like
because the parents a lot of the time are sitting next to the kids.
Yeah, I did teach one class. I did teach one.
Oh, yeah.
And the little, I didn't, because I really didn't know the annotation part. Yes. And the little girl was writing all over the screen. I'm like,
I know. Sometimes they do that, you know. But you know that you have a function on
I do now, I was chatting at the same time and no one's answering. I'm like, oh, crap, man.
Yeah.
And then the kid was loving it. She was laughing. But I just winged it and had to tell me what colour things were. And, you know.
That's it. Yeah, sometimes you get the odd kid that starts just right on the screen. They've discovered they can do that.
Yeah.
But you can erase that, and I tell you know, and actually now what we've got on the lessons, I don't know whether you did it in your mock class, but you have like a table where they have a points now system. They've got their names up, and you can give them points.
Oh yeah.
And I've been taking them away if they do something naughty in the class.
Oh yeah.
Because you know it's a reward, and it's like
exactly,
you know, for doing something, take away a point. Because if
they template,
yes, like a little, they've added that now onto the screen. So when you go into your lesson, now their names come up, and you can add points.
Okay,
and that gives them more competition. It's a bit more fun for them. You know, and I found they quite enjoy it because they kids love to be competitive with each other, don't they? And who's the best, you know. So that's another thing they've added. You know, they're updating things all the time. You know, we've only just, like in the last month, doing reports for the classes, you know, so they're updating, and I think it seems like a good company anyway, and it's just a question of hanging on. You know, and just waiting.
That's the frustrating part, for me.
I know, because once you put all the work in, you do the mock class, you pass, you think, oh, I want the work now. Same, that's what happened to me. You know, and go on, Graham.
They seem to have quite a lengthy selection process, and I was going to ask the question. Are we the sum total at the end of that selection? Are we the only new tutors, or?
Well, no, you're just a group now.
In the certain areas, right? Yeah.
I mean, there's there's quite a few, and it's not just Shanghai, it's Beijing, Guangzhou or something like that.
Okay.
So it is different areas, and can you imagine, there's thousands of schools. And you are, I mean, that's why I thought I'm going to teach Chinese. It just so happens it's going to be kids, because kids want to, their parents want them to learn English.
I don't know if the kids want to learn. The
no, it's the parents. It's the parents. They push them, and they want them to get a good job. At the end of the day, don't they? When they finish school. But I mean, so basically, this meeting is just to say that if you to take part in doing. Did you get an email from Cindy?
Yes, I got ones
more mock classes. I was like,
I know, but it's
so difficult when you're doing it with an adult. It's
that's the other thing.
It's not quite the same. I know.
And they're all like, you're like, okay, come on, I know.
I know, it's not the same, is it? I know, but it's basically you're getting paid for it while you're waiting. That's one incentive. And the other thing is you could win. If you win out of each group, you also get a prize. So it's probably money. So just
hang on. That's the motto of the meeting. Hang on in there. Okay.
Just hang on, and you will, once you start getting the classes, they'll start flooding in.
Okay.
And I think, do you have any other questions for me?
No, that was it for me. I just feel I've just been running on the hamster wheel here and getting nowhere.
When did you do your mock class anyway, Claire? When did you do it?
I've done it twice now. But again, I've done it again, I think 2 weeks ago now, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So, and when did they tell you were ready then to start?
I was ready the first mock class, which was 2 months ago, I think. And then I went on.
2 months ago?
Yeah, but then I took a month off and went and did the Camino Santiago.
Yeah.
So, and then I come back, and then they said, you've got to have another mock class. I was like, geez. I'm like, I didn't have all this, like, working at Intel. I'm like, really?
I think sometimes it's just unfortunate when you start at the wrong time. I started at the wrong time. Chinese New Year.
They lost a particular contract, so they lost a whole lot of jobs.
That's right. That's what happened. And they didn't anticipate that, because I lost work. So, but that's their, it's trial and error. They've made a mistake then. They don't plan, they don't want it to happen again. But they know in September, they're going to start in September. You're going to have loads of students.
because their emails originally was like July. You have to be all signed up for July. So I signed up for all of July, and then crickets, and then August is like crickets. I'm like, okay.
I know that's what happened. They lost a big contract, cancelled or something. So we're all affected by that.
So that's where they've got to get their marketing team out. Hitting the pavement again.
September, and I think you will see classes probably, I would say at least by middle of August you'll see. Because it's starting for September, so I think you've got another couple of weeks.
Okay.
I know 2 weeks is like a long time and you're waiting to work, but well,
it's not even not waiting to work. I'm like, do I keep wasting my time here, or do I just keep and do all these interviews I got lined up next week?
I know.
I'm going to go for these interviews I got lined up next week, but I'm still like, okay, well.
Well, I mean, they are a good company. I mean, like I said, I'm working for another Japanese company, and it's not very good. They're really picky about. I have to write reports. I don't get paid for it. Things like that. Here, when you do a report for these classes, it's only multiple choice. You tick, tick, tick. That's it. You don't have to write anything. That's another good thing. So there are, good things about this company. And like I said, that 10% on top.
Okay, so just hang in there.
It's just a question of hanging in. Anybody
Kellie,
else?
How long have you been with LO7?
I've been beginning of March.
Okay.
So March, April, May, June.
Because it's a newer company. It's a newer company, isn't it? Because everyone I've spoke to has been new.
Yes.
I mean, I understand that you're going to have teething problems when you're new. I get all that.
But
I don't know if, because when I read their biography, basically, so their MIT background, so, I don't know if they have everyone in-house in the organization to handle everything that, things go wrong, obviously.
Yes.
So if you've got the computer guy with the brain trying to figure out why do we lose this client, and you don't have the marketing strategy, you're going to, it's just going to crumble. So
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, they've just had some like, teething problems.
Yeah, that's normal when it's.
But it is a new company, and they are treating their employees very well. From how I've, that's why I'm staying with them, because, they communicate well with us, and they're very appreciative as well.
Last month I hadn't done any classes, and it's like, oh, you've earned $60 for being a new teacher or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean,
training. That's really, they obviously value us and want to hold on.
Yeah, and it's not a bad pay really compared to some companies. I mean, I went for an interview for a German company, and my God, it was 4 hours training, and I had to pay for the Skype, then they pay me back, all this business.
I never pay. If I have to pay for a job, I'm not going to that job.
Yeah, no, that's it. But they have, they're a legit company. They pay you when they say they're going to pay you. They pay you for training. Yeah. So it's a question of waiting.
Okay.
That's it, really.
I think I have 2 questions with.
Yeah, go ahead.
I noticed now I can't remember which platform it was because there's a few different ones.
Yeah.
The one with the blue background. Is that SBS, I think? Side by side.
Oh yes, side by side. Yeah.
Games where they have like Chinese characters, and I'm like, I don't know what the correct answer is.
Chinese characters. What do you mean by the students' names?
No, like a matching game. So maybe there's the English word, and at the bottom there's a picture. But there's a couple of pictures, and there's a couple that just have like a word in Chinese.
I've never seen that.
No, you don't have any. No, the only Chinese, you might get the odd student's name written in Chinese.
I've come across it a few times, and I was like, on my mock class, I had to ask when I was doing the interview process.
Yeah.
And I was like, is it that one? And he's like, yeah, okay. And then so I kept going. Yeah. And I suppose I was wondering, are those in the lesson plans?
No, you will be.
And it's like, I don't know whether I'm telling the kid the right thing, if it's
No, don't worry about that. You will for sure be teaching GE lessons, and they're like the funnest classes, because you've got a lot of you've got 2 games in there, and it goes so quick, the class, and 25 minutes is gone. Once you do these games, and they love it, and so really it's very easy.
It's not going to be so much of this side by side. Yeah.
No, you might get the odd side by side class, but when I started after the holiday, after the Chinese New Year, I had all GE classes.
Yeah.
And then after about a month or so, I started getting the odd SBS class.
Yeah.
And then with the SBS class, you have to share the slide. You have the courseware already there, but then you've also got to, you download all the lessons, and then you have to share that extra slide towards the end. But I don't think, to start with, I think you'll just get general English.
Because the other thing was that I was trying to figure out how the lesson plans matched up with the courseware, because they seemed to be a bit muddled. But I think maybe it's with the SBS. And maybe that's something that...
Yes, the SBS, the lesson plan is a little more, it's not as easy to read as the GE lessons.
But I couldn't figure out how the numbers matched up. It didn't even seem to be matching up right.
Oh, right.
When I was doing the experience, and I was like, I need to look at this before I do it. And he ended up giving me a different one anyway. So but I couldn't. Because I downloaded some lesson plans, and then they had said, okay, now we've got this new stuff. And then I tried to download it from the website.
Yeah.
But the topic didn't match up with the number that I thought it should be, kind of thing.
Okay. I don't think I've come across that. No. But no, you won't have to try and work out what the Chinese writing is. Anyway. No, you won't have any of that. No. No, the lessons are very straightforward, as you know, because you've done a mock class.
Yeah.
So, so basically, I'm just to tell you about this contest they're going to have. And if you wish to take part in it, it's paid. Then I do I listen to you doing the mock class, and then you get paid for it. And then, obviously, we decide on who we think is the best class, and then you have a chance to win the prize, which we think is a money prize. So
when can we start? When does that all start? I saw the
well,
email.
then you decide with me. It's before the beginning of August.
Okay.
Yeah. So you tell me, or I give you, you know, suitable times or whatever, and then you agree with me the time.
Okay. So you're going to send out a blanket email to us saying...
I'm going to send you the lesson plan and the PowerPoint slide.
All right.
Okay. And then basically, you know, you just go through it. I pretend to be a kid.
Yeah.
And then and then we
have like a glass of beer, really, you know, throw up the kid thing, you know.
Yeah. That's it. And you know, you just go along, you do your lesson, blah blah blah, you know, and just get paid while you're waiting.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And then only a full 25-minute lesson, because the mock ones and stuff that I did, they just were like, I did a few minutes.
Oh, it'll be shorter than that, because then I'll say to you at the end, okay, you know, I'll just give you a little bit of feedback, you know, because you've done already your mock classes, but it's just while you're waiting.
So they're just keeping us on our toes, keeping us fresh.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yes, it's just another way to earn a little bit of money while you're waiting.
Yeah. Okay.
And also just a chance for you to ask me any questions.
Okay. So you're our assigned person for our region.
That's it. Well, not for the region, because I think there's other, you know, team mentors.
For us then, for me.
Just for you.
I had Mandy
Where are you all at the moment?
I'm in Marbella at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Just down the road.
Oh, just down the road from you.
I'm in Granada.
Okay. Yeah, we're all in Spain. That's right. Yeah, which is good.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody, that's my Spanish finished.
Yeah, but I'm moving to Thailand in a couple of months, so I'll be changing time zones.
Wow, whereabouts in Thailand?
In Bangkok. I lived there before.
Oh, no way. I'm going there. I'm going to Phuket in December.
Yeah, and obviously the money from these types of classes will go further. You know, because it didn't go so far here in Europe.
It really does in Spain, right? I mean, I'm from California.
Spain's gone up in price.
I'm in Barcelona now, but I'm going back to Marbella. I go back to Marbella at the end of August.
Oh, really?
For a week. Yeah, I'll get all my stuff and then go back to California. So.
Okay. Yeah. And do you think you'll continue with this company in America then?
Oh, yeah. Because they pay, you know, because obviously I get paid in dollars, you know. And
that's true.
I'm self-employed. I have my own self-employment company in California. So I write off most of the stuff, so it's easy, you know.
Yeah. And the other thing is, what they're going to pay you now is another account, not PayPal now. And it's actually going to go straight into your bank account.
Oh, right. I think I have my bank account. Yeah, because they have my US bank account.
Because the company now...
They're in San Diego, right?
It's a company, a new one. And sorry, let me just quickly find out now.
Was that just for people in the US though?
No, US Americans, they actually get their money paid straight into the bank account.
Yeah,
because they've got an American bank and it's in dollars. And we were paid by PayPal before, and then we had to pay a certain, what was it, $20?
Yeah, you get
to PayPal.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, we have to pay that because you know they don't want to pay to all of our banks, you know, different banks. But now we're getting paid by another company.
Okay,
and so all of us are going to get paid into the bank through this company. And I've forgotten the name of the company.
There's tons of them. Yeah, there's tons of them.
What's it called?
I'll have to read that email again. I thought it was still just for the US.
No. If you are from Veeam, it's called Veeam. So now you have to set up a Veeam account and it's going to get sent. And then with the Veeam account, you give them your bank details and everything. So now it goes straight into your bank and you don't have to pay that fee.
Oh, cool.
So that's good.
Can someone resend that email? I don't think I saw that. Maybe they didn't send it because I get paid in the US. I don't know, but
I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
I'll send it to you. So it tells you about to say it's your own business, blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah.
But so I was just saying, really, Zoe, that they've had some teething problems, you know, because it's a new company.
Yeah.
But being a new company, they are appreciative of the tutors. You know, they don't take you for granted, and you know, and yeah, so that's good. And it's just a case of waiting now. But while you're waiting, you can earn a little bit of money and do this mock class, do, you know, for the competition, and then okay.
All right.
So yeah, so I've got you on WeChat, Claire and Graham, and so Zoe.
I sent you a request just before when I was having problems, so you should.
Okay, we'll sort that out. We'll sort that out.
Should be on there now.
Okay, but I'll send you that Veeam. Has everybody? Okay. Yeah. Does everybody else want that Veeam?
I think I've got it here.
Oh, okay, you've got it. All right.
It too, yeah.
Okay, so any questions before we finish?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, thanks for attending this meeting.
Nice meeting everybody.
Yeah, nice to meet you all.
And
yeah, if you have any questions, just ask me on WeChat.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And then will be. You said the end of the month. Do you mean this month or the end of August?
No, before the middle of August.
Middle of August.
You will do your mock class.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay, and so
I'm like, what? Tomorrow?
No. So I will also send you the PowerPoint and the lesson plan.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, nice to meet you all.
You too.
Nice to meet you too.
Bye. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.